Hello everyone, welcome to the Age of Listening channel. We have another Oracle deck walkthrough today. This one's by Kelly Sullivan Walden and the artwork is by, I think, Razuli, but I could be butchering that, sorry. Anyway, I got this at W.H. Smith's, can't remember for how much, but W.H. Smith's online. Okay. I didn't look at any reviews on this. I had some spare vouchers that my kids didn't want, so I exchanged it for cash, gave them the cash, and I used the vouchers. And so I bought 3 Oracle decks. So I don't actually know what's inside, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, so here we have quite a large box, quite a large book, and on W.H. Smith's, they didn't even give you any previews that were on. But I was just struck by the cover and I think if they're all like that, I'm going to love it. Okay. So, do a screenshot of that. And you can read it at your own leisure. I did actually forget to do a screenshot. If any of you saw the Cosmic Journey Oracle, I think I may have forgot. If I have, look, screenshot that now. And you can read that at your leisure. Okay, guys, sorry, I thought I'd better mention. It had a cute little piece of paper to keep it from being scratched. I thought that was very sweet. I don't know Kelly Sullivan Walden, but you know, I just thought that was sweet. Anyway, so you've got a nice plastic thing under. It feels, this whole deck feels very personal. Right, so what I'm going to do, I hope you've got your cup of tea ready and a few biscuits. And if you're on a diet, your apple juice and your peppers or cucumbers. But right now we're going to go through them. I love Oracle cards because it gives you an opportunity to have a few words and then your guide to fill in the spaces. So we're going to go through them now. And while I go through them, oops, some are sticky. While I go through them, these are very, by the way, shiny cards. Very shiny. Can you see? I quite like shiny. But the artwork, I hope you can see, is just mesmerizing. And I think that Oracle decks are fantastic because they allow your imagination to kind of be let loose. Oh, I've just seen what's underneath. And so your guide can really talk to you and fill in those gaps. Look at that picture. Gosh, guys, can you see that? Wish I could paint like that. So it really is artwork. Complete and utter artwork. The energy is very positive. I probably should have said there's nudity on every card, but we're grown-ups. Look at that. So you're just really looking at possibly the number. I don't know, possibly if you're into numbers, look at the number. You've got the main title and then something extra to help you. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving a lot. Sorry. Look at that. Step back to find clarity. Yeah, so much there. And that darkness there, I almost see like darkness, dark spirit, something that's bad, something that you're fearing. But you know, if she stepped back, she'd see the light that's at the end and wouldn't be so consumed with what's very close to her. Discernment. Oh gosh, this is my card, because that's what I talk about in the last few videos that I've done. So can you see how looking at these, they're really helpful? And this channel is all about helping you in the time that we're in. Sorry about my nails and my hands. I'm an old woman and I've got working hands. What can I say? You're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. Yeah. If you hold on so tight to something, you can often lose it, guys. But, you know, give people space and it'll go forward. Another great card. 10,000 angels. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. You know, this reminds me of the sea. This little picture, can you see it? Just, I mean, that could be a picture right there. And when you're at the sea, what I love about being at the sea is that I feel so insignificant, so small. But because the vastness of the sea is just so huge, it puts everything into proportion. And if you look here, there are people around, there are your guides. But sometimes we don't see that, do we? But, you know, I find the sea so, gosh, it's just so, I feel so connected. Wow, and there's people around. So I hope you like it. I hope you buy it and support this lovely lady, Kelly Sullivan, and artwork by Razuli, if I've not butchered that. Sorry, I've just realised my... What would your higher self do? So again, a very positive deck. A lot of nature in it. A lot of landscapes, a lot of sticking cards, a lot of nudity. Oh my goodness. Trip the light fantastic, dance with the universe. The feminine divine. I mean, I'm really sensing this feminine divine. As a female, oops, sorry. As a female, I'm loving the feminine divine. You know, in churches, in a lot of religions, you are, you know, we sort of have seen the masculine divine, haven't we? And this card is definitely embracing that feminine divine. And why not? Why can't we embrace both? And there are a lot of people that kind of go, oh, you know, there's lots of females in cards and it seems to be for women. Where are the men? And I'm like, well, you know what, men, go do it. I challenge you. If you're a guy and you want to see more masculine energies put in cards, then can you see how much they're sticking? There's the cover. We've seen that enough, I think. Then go and do them. I challenge you. Go bring them out. You know, when people talk, I can see my face in the reflection. When you see people moaning, well, I want one with disability. Where's the disability? Well, then go and do one yourself. Go do it yourself. That, you know, and I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm not. But I am suggesting that, yes, of course there should be decks that are showing disability, and they're showing, you know, different sort of colour of skin or nationalities or whatever you want to say. Well, then produce your own. And then we'll all benefit, won't we? Do you know what I mean? Empower yourself. Don't wait for everyone else to... Oh, I love that. Ooh. Love that. Oh gosh, I wish you could actually see how beautiful that is. I mean, really, these words are what you need, but gosh, they are just spectacular. And this person's made sure that you can see kind of spiritual guides. I'm reading this through the camera. You've won the lottery, and I thought it said make room for underwear. Don't ask me why. I need to put my glasses on. Make room for wonderment. Yeah, gosh, there's blinking loads here. Good job I said to you, make a cup of tea. Look at that. Stand up and be recognised. Behold, you are an inspiration you've been looking for. Lovely. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this at the moment. I don't like to really be in the public eye. I don't ever push myself forward. I'm definitely the sort of person that is an introvert with an extrovert. I've got an extrovert personality, but I'm actually introverted. And I don't push myself forward. And people think, yeah, but you're so confident. And it's like, well, I am, but it doesn't mean I want to be, you know, leader of the pack. Eyes on the prize. Yeah, so I just think, what a lovely deck. Very positive. They're, you know, the bog standard thickness card. Nice and shiny. These will need breaking in because they're very shiny. And so they will need, oh, what a great, that's what I do every day. As Christians, when I was a Christian, I would say, I have to crucify the flesh daily. You have to be reborn daily. It's just such a daily, you know, we can't allow ourselves to let anything, you know, to be in our flesh, to be in the weakness for 1 second. Oh, there she is. What beautiful colours. Because otherwise we, you know, we go into self-pity and all sorts of dreadful places. Weird is the new cool. Boldly express your uniqueness. She's a redhead. I like it. So one afterglow. Land gracefully. So I think once these have been shuffled, and I would probably sit for a couple of days with these, just shuffling and shuffling and shuffling while I'm watching TV. Break them in a bit, get a bit of dirt on them, because that's kind of what it needs. It needs a bit of sweat and use. Sweat and use. That's so magical. Gosh, I wish I could draw and paint. A splendid torch, blaze brightly. And it looks like a phoenix. Is that a phoenix? Don't know. Oh, it's her. I can see her now. With her head back. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you've liked that rather long. Sorry about that. Took a while. I wanted you to really see how beautiful they were. and I would get it if you like a bit of colour, a bit of beauty. I'd have any of these as a poster, to be really honest, in my house. I've been shadow banned because I mentioned the dreaded word, and one of my videos was taken away. Thank you, YouTube. So do give me a thumbs up and a comment if you can, even if it's just a smiley face, because quite frankly my algorithms are on the floor. I'm in the naughty girl dungeons of the algorithms. So it'd be fantastic if you could get me out there. I've been there for, oh gosh, several months now, ever since I did the V. Anyway, right, okay, see you later at the next one. Looking forward to this one.